Hi guys, it's been a while. I don't know how many, or hopefully all of you use rechargeable batteries, and I've had this one for a while and it works. It's for little ones and big ones, and you snap them in there. And then I picked this one up because we needed something for upstairs for our teeth, for the batteries in those. They just kept running out. So I picked up this one, and it's for big ones and little ones. But I think this one's working a lot better than this one. It seems I used this up like within a day or 2 days. I gotta recharge it. This one, it says on the back up to, and it was a lot longer. I don't know, maybe I should trade this one in and get a second one like this. They're not cheapo, but they do save you in the long run because you're constantly recharging. Please save the environment, right? Fuji! Anyway, I wanted to say hi, and hopefully Andy's almost done with his 100-day juice feast. I just got off work. I'm tired. Had a lot of things happening in my life that were not fun. I don't know if you all know that I'm going through a divorce. I'm waiting for the courts to call me, and then I come home from work yesterday and find out that my middle daughter, who is a good student, good girl all the way around, I'm very fortunate. She's a freshman in high school, and I found out that she's been skipping one class every day. And I'm like, what? It made me nervous when I listened to this message, and I was thinking, she's skipping school, no, she was skipping one class every day, and she's still at school, but she was having 2 lunches. I had 2 lunches too my senior year. Anywho, she got a warning, and she did this for like 2 weeks. That's what she was doing. So, turn the fan on here, I'll be right back. And it shocked me. She's never done anything like this before. And when she does something, she usually learns from her mistakes. So I was shocked and disappointed in her. So yesterday she came home from school and sits down, tells her little sister to get out of the room, and says, "Did she call you?" I'm like, "Yeah, the vice principal called me," and really didn't talk much about it. And, I've asked her what the reason was. She was very honest with the principal and said, "I just took 2 lunches. I wanted to be with my friends." So I hope you're getting me. Anyway, I guess the vice principal didn't think it was that bad. It's bad for me because I'm trying to set an example for the young moms that I work with through a mom's group that I've been going to for over years. I work with women who are court appointed to go to these parenting classes that I'm a PGF in. That means you teach them things. As a mom, you also teach them things because you're a mom. Anyway, I'm supposed to be setting an example in here. Dun, 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 dun. My freshman in high school is doing it. Yeah, a lot of moms are sent to these parenting groups for truancy because of their child, not because of something they did or they beat them or anything like that. It's not that we don't have parents that are in trouble like that. We do, and we work with them too. We don't judge them. And another hat of mine, right? But I never thought I'd go through this. I was kind of shocked. I'm actually still shocked. I'm here talking about it on a video that one of my daughters did that. She skipped algebra for 2 weeks in a row. I guess she didn't think that anybody would miss her. I don't know. I don't get it. So I'm telling you, I don't even know how to. Needless to say, she came home from school, she sat there, and we finished my story. I said, okay, go get a recycling. We have 3 recycling blue containers for paper, for cans, for aluminum, what have you. She emptied all those. I said, please go take one, go outside, and pick up the front yard. We feed a lot of wildcats. I've got, metal cans out there and things like that. So she picked up the front yard. Next on the list was go wash Mom's car. Scrub it down. Next, vacuum it. Next, arm roll it. She was tired. Let's say after school she was tired. She does a full You know, she's in ROTC, and she was, last year she was in all kinds of sports. So this year she's taking off sports and doing ROTC. Hopefully to join the military like her father. So today I'll have to figure out what else we can get her to do for punishment for what she's done. I don't believe in skipping school. I remember one, you know, our senior year, there was a day we called Senior Skip Day, and we all went to the beach. And that started my freshman year, sophomore, junior, senior. That was near, but there's no beach around here, so there's no Senior Skip Day, you know, here. I can't grasp it that she did that. Are any of y'all's kids ever do that, or did you guys skip school? I mean, I liked school. She loved school. I said she didn't go anywhere. She stayed. She just had another lunch. I really don't know what to tell her other than, you know, having her do work. I don't know. How do you punish her? And I don't want, I don't want my husband to start lecturing her on the way to school. He takes her to school because he's working the same hours she's going to school. He doesn't pick her up though, so I said, don't make her feel bad right before school. I mean, I remember my mom coming down on me a few times, or something happened in the family in the morning where it upset me, and I went to school feeling like garbage. You know, I had low self-esteem anyway, growing up with a household full of smokers, and a stepfather who was an alcoholic who I didn't like. You know, at age 5, I did not like him. He didn't hurt me in any other way. In no way. He was an alcoholic. There'd be bouts of time when he wouldn't drink. You know, he was in sports. If it was on TV, if there was TV sports, it would be on. He umpired, he played, he owned a team, he did all that. Like 9 years he was sober. I remember many of the years when he was drinking. Yeah, we didn't do Christmas, things like that, because he was drinking. And we had Christmases, and we had awful Christmases. I don't know. I just remember being scared, and I would stay in my room at night being scared that he was coming home drunk. He wasn't a mean drunk. It just, as a child, you're scared. You're looking at this big man, and he's drunk, and you're wondering why your mom's staying with him. It was a horrible feeling to feel there's no control in the family. There's no rules. Like, why is he drinking? You know, my mom married him at 5, and I think they got together when I was about 4 and a half, and they were married by the time I was 5. And she was so wrapped up into him. I don't know if she married him knowing he was a being alcoholic, but I had a 13-year-old brother that was living with us too, and my mom wasn't paying attention to me. I just felt like a child in limbo with this new marriage. And at 5 years old, I got raped by my brother, my real brother. And so I feel abandoned. I have abandonment issues. I can't blame her, you know, for marrying and being happy after so many years with my real father, who I really didn't know because, you know, I was 4 or 5 or 3 and a half when she left and ran away. But the abandonment issues I have, and always feeling in limbo, and her not understanding why I kept peeing my pants. You know, I raise my children differently. I don't smoke. Most of my friends, I don't hang out with people who smoke. I'm not an alcoholic. And to this day, I don't even drink coffee because my mom would drink lots of coffee and smoke cigarettes. So I don't even drink coffee. But for years and years, I had these eating issues. I couldn't eat. I mean, I didn't hardly eat. And I couldn't gain weight. So I know my stepfather and mom took me to specialists. And the doctors were too dumb to tell him, hey, you're smoking, it's curbing your appetite. You know, I know that now. But my stepfather, maybe he would have quit smoking back then, I don't know. But, so I handle my children differently. I'm going back to Lauren. I don't beat my children in any way, and I don't I don't put my burdens on them like my mom did to me. Or I didn't marry my husband and then pretend my children didn't exist. I remember my mom telling me that she didn't tell my stepfather, she didn't tell her the real age, and she didn't tell him she actually had 5 kids. She only said she had the 2. So she hid a lot of things. I don't believe in that. It's like she's denying the other 3 kids. When I got her a mother's ring years and years ago, she was embarrassed to wear it because it had 5 stones and she had 5 kids. Well, those are the children you made and brought into this world. You can't deny them. Oh, to this day, it's really hard. And I think most of you know that my mom lives with me and I take care of her. I'm a caretaker. But I have a lot of issues with her. I don't blame my 13-year-old brother. I mean, I don't even know who messed with him to understand how to have sex with you know, how to have sex at 13, a boy. And I guess boys are having sex, I don't know. But why would you go into, you know, why would you rape your little sister? Where was my mom? What was my mom doing? I don't know. I'm sorry, guys, to get into this. Hey, I was talking to you about truancy and all that, and troubles that I'm going into, and I was at a new school yesterday, so I was really stressed out. And then it was over with, and I had my job done, and I came home and I was looking for my book orders, you know, because I sell books online, starcatbooks.com. And to get a message that your child has been skipping a class, one class, over and over, I was so frustrated. Has anybody ever gone through that? But yeah, I probably need to get a good batch of greens and juice them and drink some green drink. Maybe a lemon ginger blast, huh? It's probably what I need to make me feel better. Sort of going through a little state of depression. But I guess we all do that from time to time. It was like 86 degrees today here in South Texas. Wednesday, October 26th. My name is Kathy, if I didn't introduce myself. And like I said, it was 86 degrees, but then they're telling us it'll be like 42 tomorrow. So the weather's gonna, I guess we're getting a cold front in. I don't know. Oh. Burn up all that garbage in my life. Ugh. Anyway, my children aren't garbage, and I admit that I have 3 daughters. I don't understand my mom from, you know, I don't get her generation. I don't understand the smoking. I don't understand my stepfather and his smoking. He tried to stop smoking. I remember that. He even got hypnotized to stop smoking. And for me, I would be like, I've never had a habit like that. But you think I would just go, here's the cigarettes. He ended up getting emphysema, and he hid that from all of us, and then he died. He actually had about a week to live, and he was in a lot of pain. And he went upstairs one afternoon, and my mom said he looked at her, and he went upstairs. And then he took his gun, and he went in the bathroom and laid down in the tub. He didn't take baths. He always took showers. So when he laid down in the tub, he killed himself. So he had a week to live. His lungs were paper thin. Paper thin. So the last thing he left for my mom was to find him dead in the bathtub. My stepfather, Paul. God rest your soul. Anyway, to me, these were a pack of cigarettes. And I knew they were killing me. I would go to the nearest trash can and I would just throw them away. I don't get it. You know, I became a vegetarian, 10 months ago. Or, yeah, 10 months ago. And there's a cheeseburger or a chicken sandwich. I love chicken sandwiches, bacon chicken sandwiches. So it's just like, I know that it's making me fat and sick. So what did I do? I stopped eating it. I don't understand those habits. And I watched my mom have lots of habits. She's not an alcoholic or anything, but just smoking and the coffee drinking. Musk. She has to have her coffee, or she has to have this. I'm just like, in my little mind, my little child mind, I said I wasn't going to have any of those habits. And so I don't. I refuse to have those kind of habits. There's not a need that besides water. Nothing I need like that. Those kind of things just drive, and I'm sorry if I'm offending any of you in any way. I just don't get those kind of habits. I don't understand any of it. Anyway, it was nice catching up with you guys, and I'm gonna be watching all your videos, and or give me a shout out. And I hope you guys have a good rest of the week and a happy weekend if I don't talk to you then or talk to you soon. What she say? She says